mad that he only got 14 months. I don't want him to have I don't want him to have I want him to have any time at all. Period. I want him to be free and not have to be in a position to where he may have to give some information up. I didn't want him to be in a position to where he's
DJ Bandana.
And a lot of niggas that I've been hit up for features, DM me back. Blood ain't see the message.
Right.
Been saying this, well, I just didn't reply back because I want popping. I know what's going on.
Oh, you popping now though. You definitely popping now. Let's stop this. Let's get right into it. Welcome to the channel. If this is your first time on my channel, you're now tied in with DJ Bandana Black and the Bandana fam. Let me take this off the screen, right? So, OTF Zay, right? We got to talk about OTF Zay today, right? OTF Zay, Lil Zay Osama, OTF Zay, same thing, right? I know you're probably thinking like, why call him OTF Zay, right? Because he went out of his way to make sure that he was included in the whole OTF movement. He made sure to go out of his way to make sure that his career path was in line with what Lil Durk and them had going on. Now, I want this to be a lesson to a lot of you other drill rappers that's out there also. So I'm gonna be honest with y'all from a DJ standpoint, right? Because I've been rocking with OTFZ. Let me stop calling him that. Lil Zay Osama. I've been rocking with Lil Zay Osama before he actually did the song with Lil Durk and you know what I'm saying, and really took off. I've been rocking with bro music. But let's get started.
Warning, warning, warning. Tonight's forecast is a total blackout.
You know what that means, baby.
It's the Blackout with DJ Bandana Black.
Yeah, it's your boy Taj, man. I want to give a big shout out to my brother, my guy, DJ Bandana Black, the Blackout, Buffalo Stand Up, God Squad, Free Dick Wolf, Layo.
What's good, Buffalo? This your boy Uncle Murder from Brooklyn, East New York. And you already know I'm rocking with the homie DJ Bandana Black, Mr. Well Connected, even more respected, the Blackout.
This the king of Philly, Gilly the Kid, and Kings only rock out with Kings, so you know I'm rocking out with my man DJ Bandana Black, aka Mr. I Am Buffalo. Huh?
Hey yo, what's poppin', man? It's your boy Spills, and you are now tuned into the Blackout, hosted by DJ Bandana Black, Mr. Well Connected, even more respected. You already know we got love for you. Westside stand up.
DJ Bandana.
Hey, what's going on? It's DJ Bandana Black, Mr. Well Connected, even more respected, Mr. Hashtag I Am Buffalo. Listen, I'm just going to tell y'all this right off the bat. If my energy level isn't to where it usually be at, like if I'm not just super excited, super energetic, it's because I'm tired, bro. I'm tired, bro. I did a lot of work this last week. I'm tired, bro. I'm proud of myself, though, because I set a goal for something that I actually had on my vision board that I've been praying about. I had it on my vision board, and I actually accomplished it. And I'm still accomplishing it. But I'm tired, bro. But anyways, Lil Zay Osama, right? So Lil Zay Osama, OTF Zay, signed to, well, I'm not even going to say signed, because a lot of times these artists be lying, bro, because they told us that King Von was signing Lil Durk, and then we find out after the fact that shit was on a handshake. But anyways, almost panicked. I almost panicked, guys. I almost panicked. You got to try the dark stout, too. Got to try the dark stout joints. The orange joints, the cream and the honey peach joints is fire. Dark stout joints fire, too. But anyways, OTFZ, right? This is what I want to talk about. We're just going to skip past all the others. If you don't know what OTFZ is or Lil Zay Osama, just Google them. Let's get into the meat and potatoes of the actual video, right? Lil Zay Osama, 14 months. When he got 14 months for a ratchet. He had a ratchet with a little switchy, you know what I'm saying? Got the little switchy all over the place. He got 14 months for that, bro. Now, I know a lot of you guys is probably thinking, like, we're not even thinking, because a lot of y'all going to hop in my comments. A lot of younger people say, well, what you want, bro? What you want him to go to jail? You mad he only got 14 months? You want to go? No, I'm not mad that he only got 14 months. I don't want him to have I want him to have any time at all, period. I want him to be free and not have to be in a position to where he may have to give some information up. I didn't want him to be in a position to where he's being looked at as if he gave some information up, right? So Lil Zay Osama, he was in a cab or Uber in New York City, right? So he's in a cab in an Uber in New York City. And you know, a lot of times you forget stuff in the Uber. I forgot stuff in the Uber. Sometimes you might forget your ear pods in the Uber. You might forget your cell phone in the Uber. Hell, if you like me, you might even forget a kid, bro. You might, if you're rushing, you might forget your kid in the Uber. But you know what Chicago niggas is not gonna forget? You know what you're not gonna forget? A ratchet, bro. That's what he did. He forgot a ratchet inside of the car in the Uber. So he hop out the Uber, probably on 45th and Broadway in New York City. I don't even know if those streets actually connect because I've never been in New York City. But anyways, he's in New York City, right? Him and his gang, him and squad, right? New York City, and he hops out of the Uber and he forgets his gun. He forgets his gun with the legal switch. Now I know you're thinking, the same thing that I was thinking. If this happened in New York and he left his gun, oh, he doing 10 years. Just off of that alone, that's the only news we need to hear. Lil Zay Osama got attached to a gun in New York State. It don't have to be New York City. New York State is not playing about guns, bro. In New York State, caught with a ratchet, we thinking Lil Zay Osama, OTF Zay, nah, he gonna be going for about 10 years. Remember I told y'all how, like, I'm from the east side of Buffalo, right? I'm really from the east side of Buffalo. So I'm really from the east side of Buffalo, right? And I told y'all, like, a lot of my friends who got caught with, like my friends that got caught with, like, drug charges, probation, back out, fighting, assault, probation, back out. But all of my friends that got caught with a ratchet, without no switch, I got caught with a ratchet, I didn't see them again until we was grown up. So for Lil Zay Osama, OTF Zay, to get 14 months, remember on this channel how I said you can't call somebody a snitch without actual paperwork, but I just wouldn't do any crimes with them? I wouldn't do crimes with most of these Chicago artists, honestly, because these niggas never go to jail, bro. These niggas be having crimes that we would definitely go to jail for, like with like no. In New York, if that was me in New York State, I probably wouldn't have a court date, bro. I'd probably be serving my 1 to 6 right now. But apparently for Lil Durk and OTF and a lot of those guys, 14 months is what the government. Now, mind you, people was dying from switches all over America. The number one thing on the news: switch this, switch that. Chicago artist caught with a gun and a switch in New York City, and he has priors too. Lil Zay Osama has priors too. Caught with a switch, and what did he say? Bro said, this is what really made me feel funny about Lil Zay Osama, right? And I'm not saying he's a snitch either way. Like I said, on this channel, you can't call somebody a snitch unless you have actual paperwork. But when he said, listen, just because I got 14 months, don't mean you gonna get 14 months. Most people get anywhere from 2 years to 4 years to 10 years. He said it's different strokes for different folks. Different strokes for different folks. So you got 14 months for a ratchet and a switch? Nah, bro, it don't sound like different strokes for different folks. It sounds like different snitch agreements, different telling agreements for different fucking inmates, bro. Don't ever get on here and fucking have 14 months for some shit that we that's living in New York would have probably got like 40 years for. I'm exaggerating with the 40 years, but 14 months for, you can get caught with just a ratchet in New York State and you doing more than 14 months. But I don't know. Them OTF lawyers is crazy, bro. Lil Durk and, I ain't gonna say OTF lawyers. Chicago lawyers in general is good, bro, because none of these artists ever go to jail, bro. Like all of my favorite Chicago artists all got 2 attempted murders, open gun cases on a 3rd mixtape, still torn, don't check in on probation, smoke weed, pop mollies, pop perkies, and all that. Like all of my favorite Chicago artists all have those open charges, bro. But nobody ever goes to jail. When they do, it's funny shit like this, bro. Lil Zay Osama, 14 months for a ratchet and a switch. Lil Durk and that King Von situation too, man. How that shit just panned out, man. I don't know, man. I want y'all to hop in the comments. Let me know how y'all feel about this. Lil Zay Osama, bro. It's probably too late to detach yourself away from that OTF situation, but I really hope you can look back on the situation and realize that this is what I want to say in the beginning of the video. You could have did it yourself, bro. You didn't need them niggas. Look at it. What did it help you? You caught charges and went to jail after you locked in with OTF. When you was doing the shit yourself, like, yeah, it may have took a little bit longer, but niggas was fucking with you. Like I said, as a DJ, I was rocking with the music. Sometimes, and this be our problem, y'all be focused on the wrong shit, right? So instead of you, right, and I'm not just saying just me. Let's just be a lesson for a lot of you guys. Instead of you focus on the DJs and the people that are supporting you, like me, which New York State, right? New York, besides Chicago, is probably the 2nd place that you want your music to be played, right? So Lil Zay Osama, I was rocking. Same thing with FBG Duck too. Rocking with his music, right? Rocking with Lil Zay Osama music, right? But no, do you guys chase doing it independent and really rocking with the people that's rocking with you? No. You got to go chase a Lil Durk. You got to go chase a Adam 22. You got to go chase Academics. You got to go chase a Poetic Flacco to get that look, bro. Now look at you. Look at the look that you got now. Now look at you. As opposed to you doing it yourself and linking up with a real one. I'm not even saying me. Link up with 16 Shot 'em. Link up with DJU. I know a lot of you in Chicago I'm saying y'all feel y'all ways, how y'all feel about 16 Shot 'em and DJU, but at the end of the day, they have the platform and they have the ear. So if they have the platform and they have the ear, and you have the music and the grind, I don't understand how y'all keep falling for this, bro. Like, I'm really upset about this OTFZ situation, bro, because I really liked his music, and I really thought he's going to be one of them artists that stood on his own, but when I seen he was chasing dirt and, you know what I'm saying, trying to be affiliated with that whole thing, that's not a good look, bro. Because, honestly, outside of Chicago, I'll give you guys the honest opinion, right? Y'all might not like me for this. That Durk OTF shit really only count in Chicago or if you're a drill rapper. The rest of us don't give a fuck about that shit, bro. That's not like we would have not listened to you. we wouldn't have like not listened to you because you were signed to OTF or because you wasn't signed to OTF. We really don't give a fuck about that, bro. Like, you make dope music, the shit sound believable. Honestly, I stopped listening to the music. I stopped supporting so much once I seen you link up with Lil Durk and I'm really trying to go that lane with it, because it's like, how do I say it? Like, only to y'all feel like Durk is really like that. Because he's where y'all from, right? So to y'all feel like, yeah, I need to get Durk on the song. He gonna talk tough to the ops. He gonna do all of this, blah, blah, blah. To the rest of us, we looking at it like, physically, I beat the shit out of Durk. Anybody can hold a gun, bro. Anybody can hold a gun. So what is so much about Durk that makes him so much like just this feared person? I don't know whether it's because we got like the New York mentality or something like that, but you didn't need that cosign, bro. That's what I meant to say. You didn't need that cosign, but I mean, prayers to you. Hopefully, you get a I ain't gonna say a fair situation. It's like you got a super fair situation. They got 14 months for a ratchet. You got a super fair situation, but that's just crazy though. But shouts out, before I end this video, I want to say this too. Totally random. Shouts out to my bro Donnie Grams, because the same way OTF Zay right now is doing 14 months for a fucking ratchet and a switch on it. My bro, the one who I be playing in the beginning videos and all that too, Donnie Grams, he's actually getting I don't know if it's sentence or I don't know what the wording is for it, but he about to be locked up too. Probably not 14 months. Probably not 14 months for the little switches. Like, it might do a little bit more than the 14 months, but hopefully, I mean, he come home soon. But shouts out and prayers to my bro Donnie Grams. Like I told him before, man, it's just another chapter in the book. Lil Zay Osama, same thing for you, bro. Just another chapter in the book, bro. Unless you was in there writing a book, bro. I'm OTF Zay. If you was in there writing a book, bro, I don't know about the chapters in your book, but shout out to my bro Donnie Grams, and shout out to Lil Zay Osama, and everybody else is locked up too, bro. But at the end of the day, y'all gotta either make the choice. You want to be a part of what Durk and them got going on. You want to be a part of this crowd. You want the clout. You got to take what comes with it, bro. If you want to be in these videos and shit with OTF and Lil Durk and them, you want to be in line with them, you got to take what comes with it, bro. And that's not telling. I hope that you didn't. But 14 months for a ratchet. I keep saying just for a ratchet. Just not even like, because the switch part, right? So we in New York, right? You think like you get caught with a ratchet. We already think, damn, that's life, bro. I got caught with a ratchet. That's life. Because that's at least 5 to 10 years that I'm going. So when you add on a switch, like, we can't even comprehend that. So for him to get 14 months for both, I couldn't even comprehend getting caught with a ratchet and a switch when you can get caught with a ratchet and never be seen again in New York State, bro. But shouts out to OTF and them lawyers. Matter of fact, if you're the lawyer for Lil Zay Osama, Lil Durk, King Von, 21 Savage, hit me up, bro. Especially if you take Afterpay or current. I ain't got $20,000 up front. But if you take a little, you know what I'm saying, 10-year payment plan, man, hit me up, man. I might need your services, man. DJ Bandana Black, Mr. Well Connected, more respected. Mr. # I am Buffalo. Y'all have a good day. I'm probably about to hop on this good old Call of Duty for a minute. We out.